And I also then need to cut out the thingy skirting board things, and I just think it's not looking likely it's going to be dry. Maybe I'll leave that till the morning. So because of the weather situation and deciding to postpone doing this one, I am going to do some of the LEDs over here. I can actually do the LEDs on there and on there. I won't be able to do that because obviously that one's not attached. So we'll just do these two for now. So there's going to be 3 strips all in all, and I've got quite a few. So I'm just deciding what to actually use. And then we'll go from there, I guess. So if I just turn on my new little smart plug, turns on the extension lead, and I'm just going to test before obviously you do any work on, oh my god, look at that, what is this? But before you do any any work on lights and stuff like that, I always recommend testing that they work before, you know, because it'll be very annoying if you put all this there and then it didn't work. This one comes with a massive plug thing as well. There is other ones, they've got this, or there's another set that's got this. I mean, this one does 12 volts at 6 amps and the other one does 12 volts at 3 amps. So it outputs more, obviously, this one. I'm not sure if more means safer. Not too sure. We'll stick with this for now. Right, so let's just plug this in first and see if we can get some things moving. So this plugs into here, which is the different controller. So I'll turn the extension off for now. And then these are the strip lights themselves. So if we plug one into here, and then we've got another one into here. So these are these lights. What I want to do is, because obviously I want to do 1, 2, whatever, I want to check that the colors are going to be the same. You know, if I decide to go, let's just say I decide to put these ones up there because they're already up there, I want to know that the colors are going to be, you know, the same and whatnot. So we plug that in there then. Right, so we've got the 2 plugged in. I feel like there's something missing on that one though. No, so that one's a bit more straightforward in terms of it just plugs into there. Okay, we'll just see then what happens. So they're on, they're flashing red. Comes with a remote, one of those RGB remote things. Take out the battery tab thing, and I'm guessing that's on pause mode, play. It's just on flashing. If I just choose red and then I make the brightness. Oh, so they've got 4 different levels of brightness. So that's the brightest, there you go, in terms of red. And then, so that's that remote. I wonder if actually sometimes you can use the same remote. Yeah, you can. It's not mapped to the brightness thing though. There we go. So we've got these ones here, which after some deliberation and playing around, and then we've got these ones here. So yeah, these are definitely better. May have something to do with the power, of course. So if I did unplug this, for instance, and say I plugged in the power of that one, then maybe, yeah, no, they're not. It's just the strips themselves then. I've also got these ones, which might be just the same. So we'll just put this back in here, these ones, and we'll try the other ones now because they've also got this thing, and we'll just try and see what this does. So we have these and these, which obviously look the same. These are far more superior. So I think we're definitely going to go with those 2. But I think we're going to go with the ones that's already up, because I think they're going to be the perfect length as well in terms of things. So we'll keep these 2 then. So we'll get rid of these. We'll keep these now as additional ones just in case for other areas of the room. So I will use them all, of course, but I just, you know, want to make sure they all work, but at least they all work, which is good. So I have just had a brainwave in the sense of, obviously we've got the 2 lights, which are fine. We've got the other ones, but if I want the same colours, if I want, 3 separate colours for the 3 different areas at any time, I won't be able to do that. I could with the other one, because it's on its own independent thing. So I can make this one, for instance, a green colour or a blue colour. But if I make this one a blue colour, it does it to this strip as well as this strip because they're all attached. So the one controller is the one light. So if I want, which I'm gonna want tonight, I'm gonna want 3 separate light colours. So I'm gonna have to take this one off here. So just have the one on that one, which, yeah. And then I'm gonna have to use a different plug which was what we used for this one, I'm gonna have to use this one on this one for me to be able to get the 3 different colors if I want to ever do that. You know, I want to be able to, I don't want to be restricted down the road, you know. This is what I'm trying to do with it. I'm trying to think about things that I might want. Most of the time they might be the same color, don't get me wrong, but you know, at least now I'm not going to be, I guess, limiting myself in that aspect. So we do put them there now. Now for instance, so now I've got a blue here, I've got a pink on this one, and then this one here is an orange. So I've got the 3 different colors because I'm using 3 different plugs. So that's fine. So then this one is going to be the one that goes, I think, along the top of this unit. So I want it to go all the way in the corner and then thing. I'm undecided about actually sticking it, because if I stick it, it's permanent. So I might not stick it initially. I could. Just thinking now about, shall I stick it or not stick it? Because I do have these things here which are like holder things. So I could hold it down. Anyhow, we'll figure this out. So this one's going to go here for now. This one's... okay, so let's do the shelf one first. The behind the scenes of doing YouTube is so exciting and so fun to so many people. It's so painful to the creator themselves. Right. Move some of these out the way now. I also need to get the cloth because I didn't do that. Put that there for now. We're making some progress. Just wipe this whole area down now, and then got my wipes up here. First wipe done. Okay, so what I've done so far, I have fed the cable up through here, and it comes obviously there. I can tack that in there and paint it white even long term, and it obviously goes down there to all the plugs and stuff. So that is perfectly where I need it to be. I might even just like, you know, put it like something like this. There'll be the helmet there, so you won't see that. And then the idea is then behind these stuff, we put down there and stick it there. So that way, all the way along there, then it'll be lit up, and the whole wall there will be lit up and in a colour. I am going to need to get a towel of some kind because this is wet now, so I can't stick this down. So, yeah, we do need to get that as well. But that's good. We're making really good progress with that. I'm really pleased with how that is looking. All I got to do, like I say, is just stick that down there now, and then all the way along the back, and it'll look good. Okay, so let's take the sticky off and begin. Are you sitting comfortably, guys? Good. Then I'll begin. The stickiness is there. Let's stick it down. This is either going to ruin my units, my shelves, or... well, it's more likely to ruin, isn't it? So just take that off. And just stick it along as we go. Moving them off means we can finish. Need to do a bit more wiping actually by here. This room though has been over so many different iterations of things. I feel like this is like the first time I feel like this is like a long-term thing, you know? Like most of the time when I do stuff, I'm like, this won't last long. But I actually feel different about this one. I actually feel like the time going into it is going to be very much beneficial. And this is the sad part about this now, because we need to... oh, actually, I just had a thought. I've just had a thought. I'll explain that in a second. I need to cut this now in half. Oh my God, it doesn't look straight, does it? Oh, I've just stuck it down. For God's sake. I'm just getting distracted. Where did I go up wrong? Oh my God, this is so fun. It's just going off. It should be further back, to be honest. Right, okay, we got it. That'll do. Again, you ain't gonna see it there, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I need to cut now. I need to cut this. And there we go. We are all done on that shelf. As you can see, it doesn't look the best when you're looking here because you can see the LEDs. But when you're sat like here, oh yeah, look at that. When you can't see them, it's better. And obviously, I'm going to get some more things to go on the shelf to hide that. You can also get some coverings and stuff for it, so maybe I'll do that down the road, but we'll see how it goes. So far so good. So yeah, as you can see, I've cut this off. Just basically you cut it along any of the gold marks there. That's the bit you cut it along. So my brainwave then when I was actually recording, because I've cut it now, I thought, oh well, normally this is useless because they just are, but because they're double-ended, it means it's not useless. it means I can use the other end, you know, starting from the other way. So that is a good thing, because it means that I can use the same strips all the time, even going up and around there. So that can very much be kept for that, I think. And so what that means is I get to keep these for other areas of the room, other rooms, or whatever. And you know, I get to reuse what I've got. The reason why these strips are better though is because they do have like a cover. So this one, you know, it's kind of like a gel all the way around it. It's the best way to describe it. I'm not sure you can see that very well. Whereas this one is like solid, rough, yeah, bumpy. It's not protected basically. Each one of them ain't protected. So this is a much better solution, just using these ones for this. So, but I've done the one shelf, which is great. Also managed to wire it in a way that, you know, is good, that I can just press one button and, you know, the lights will change. Next thing then is going to be the strip on top of the new units we put in, I think. Well guys, I've actually managed to be really busy and productive this afternoon, and as you can see, we've done the lights there, and we've also put some of the movies there. Look how good it looks. It looks really sick, to be honest. Yeah, you know, you got to think that when I'm sat filming, you know, it's going to be very much, how do I do this? If I just go on my knees, maybe, you know, it's going to be somewhat like this. So I get, you know, you get the point, you know, you got my movies behind, you know, you got movies there as well. It's gonna be much better. I'm gonna be sat more in the middle. There'll be another light, you know, coming off this one as well. So depending what I want, I can do, you know. So the benefits to this is, like, you know, if I'm reviewing a film that is, I don't know, The Fall Guy, for instance, had a very yellow and blue theme, I could make one of the lights yellow, one of them blue, change the lights up behind, and yeah, and it can be quite good. I've also got some of my collection on show. Again, all this is they're just there because of the video for today. I haven't fully decided what I'm doing, but I have decided that the 4Ks are going to sit here. You can see that I'm quite a way off finishing my 4Ks. There is more 4Ks in my collection than this. All my steelbooks are up here, so these are 4K steelbooks as well. These are 4Ks. All of that is 4Ks. So I do have a lot of 4Ks, but you know, single 4K titles, I guess, that is them. But I think today, this calls for a great end to the video, a very productive day off work. I'm ending it now because even though it's 5:30, I'm going to football tonight at 7 or 8. I think it's 8 on a Tuesday. I need to check that out. But yeah, I'm going to football. And as I say, I've been very, very busy doing this. So, it feels good. You know, it does feel good. Tomorrow now, we will work more on it. You know, maybe, hopefully the weather's nice. We can get that done. So in the next video, stay tuned for that. We'll be finishing that off. And yeah, hopefully then we can just start, you know, actually putting that back, put all these movies like back right how they're going to be. And we can go from there. So yeah, that is today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the support and patience on these vlogs. I know a lot of you have said you really liked the upgrading of the house stuff vlogs, so I'm really appreciating that. Obviously it is a lot to do in terms of house stuff on your own, like money wise and stuff, so you have to wait certain times, and sometimes you plan to do something and then, you know, maybe it goes worse than you think, and you have something else as a stumbling block to overcome, if that makes sense. So, you know, we're going at a pace that I can actually go at, and I'm pretty happy with the progress that's being made. So even Obi's very happy, and you, Obi, you're very happy about it. You're very happy about the situation. So yeah, but there it is, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.